Hey, mm, 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 brand new live stream. Here we go. I got lots of things to talk about, and I got lots of things to talk to other people about. So what's going on? It's 4:30 on May 10th of a 2019. It's a Friday. Oh yeah. So everyone's going around looking at all these little soft streams that they kind of suck, but here I am. So this is the place to be. Hey, Leanne. There's Leanne. We were just catching up in Rabbit's dog walking stream. Looks like he's going to be starting a new business pretty soon. Really easy. You know, he talks about that there's a service down the street or something, but there were two dogs that were needing to be walked. We'll get into that shortly. What's up, Leanne? How have you been doing? No, if he's going to be outside, it's no problem. If he's going to be outside, it's actually no problem. And if y'all want to know what I'm talking about, go check out his most recent stream. He gets really upset, and I'm going to try to smooth it out for him. I'm going to show him that there's hope. There's a way. There's a way forward into this venture. I'm doing pretty good, Leanne. Just living, I don't know, good enough to do a stream. I actually slept again last night, so it's like I'm starting back over again. Hey, what's up, Linda? Linda made it back to my stream. Well, I'm going to have to, hey, Colleen Richmond. Welcome back, Colleen. Well, Linda, I'm going to have to ask you to direct more of your comments towards me. You're barely going to get away with that because it's general. But you're going to need to come at me. I don't know. I'm doing good right now. I think that's all that matters. But I had Scottish Julie. Scottish Julie. What's going on in Scotland, Julie? What you been up to? Colleen, how have your last few days been? Leanne, how's your artwork? I was meaning you too, so how is it wrong you get triggered easily? I'm not I don't think I'm triggered. I'm triggered in positivity. Scottish Julie. Welcome back, Scottish. And Colleen. Colleen, I guess I'm getting closer to, I forget the person's name. she compare me to. It's a country singer. Yeah, there it goes. Yep, growing a Billy Currington. Billy O'Currington, Billy. And I do take that as a compliment, but I think I look way younger. But I understand, you know, several people have said, you know, I look like this or that, and there really isn't anyone that really looks like me, I don't think. I've never seen it. People used to say the dude that does Robot Chicken. I can see that. Okay, Linda, you're gonna get a slapjack. I'm asking you to not mess with other people, please. Not mess with my friends, but you can mess with me, please. So that just got you a little slap. But you're not blocked. You're not timed out. I appreciate you coming here, Linda, and speaking your mind. Hey, Cozy. Cozy's back. Cozy's back. Happy Friday, everybody. Maybe that's who Carmen was thinking I was messing with you. How is that messing with others? Oh, let me view this deleted message. I see that he. Wait. You said, Linda, you said, I see that he is washed up and not real popular anymore. Are you talking about me? If that's talking about me, then I retract that statement. And then you said I was messing with you. How is that messing with others? Oh my gosh. Am I gonna have to deal with this? I can't handle criticism. Yep, I just handled it pretty good. Um, so did you have a good night, Cozy? She was with on the last stream. And hey, welcome back, Jamie. You know what, Jamie? One of the reasons I tweet this out is because you said that you get it off Twitter. So that's one of the reasons I've been tweeting them out more often. Monique, hey Monique. I was attacking your friends. I was attacking you. Oh. Billy's washed up and old like you. Oh, okay. Well, if it's a celebrity, I'll let you get away with it. Hey, what's up, Gary? Nothing but love, Gary. You always say that. Gary, come on, Gary. So what's up, Monique? You having a good day, Monique? And please refresh me, Monique, the nature of your channel, what types of uploads you do. Hey, Jad Rafiq. I'm too sensitive. Okay. Had a great night. Got some sleep. Well, that's good. Y'all go check out Cozy Comfortable's latest upload. It is a good reading. And then at the end, she has a little interesting, I don't know what you'd call it, an interesting improvised moment. And I thought it was really cute. I don't say cute too much, but. And yes, I'm going to switch out my caps. I'm never going to give up on my Phillies cap. I'm just going to keep the rotation going. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to see what it looks like when every video's it's blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. But that's what I plan to do from the very beginning. If anyone else sends me a cap, I'll put it in the rotation. And it is getting kind of brown. It is brown because I've been working. So it's starting real quick. This is going to turn a different color. Carolyn wanted to be free. An interesting interruption. See, you just got to talk about other people. But anyways, Carolyn wanted to be free. She had another morning stream that I missed this morning, but I hope that y'all caught it. And I endorse Carolyn Want to Be Free's early morning streams to go along with my streams. If she's very conversational, a very creative, open-minded person that starts the day out with positivity, and you couldn't ask for anything more. So where is since you allowed my bestie, love how you don't answer any questions because you kiss everyone's ass and play nice. I asked you not to be talking about other people, Linda Simpson. But let me ask the question in general, and then I'll slapjack. I'll give you a slapjack. Since you allowed your best, okay, well, I think that issue's been worn out. Love how you don't answer any questions because okay. All right, well, I appreciate that. I'm answering every question, but stop bringing up other people. Do you have to do that? Working with the lawn? Yeah. Doing yard work, doing hedge trimming, doing tree work. What else? Yeah, just lots of outdoors work to do in this area. Waving the toothbrush. Oh my gosh, I'm still doing it. I was on Mink's Lars stream, and I saw your notification. Oh, wow. Well, thank you, Amjad. Thanks for steering on over here. I mainly do videos on God. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, Monique. I love you. I love Chani. Chani. I love, not only is her channel You Love Chani, but I do love Chani. And I hope to get to know her better about a week and a half ago. Yeah, she's a great channel. And I'm glad I met you, Monique. And I do talk about God sometimes. God is love. I believe God is the one source of all of creation. And everything in the Bible in a certain sense is true. And it has the Bible has deeper spiritual meaning than you would all think. Well, not you all, but than most people think. Hey, Vegas host. Well, I saw you. You were here. Oh, Vegas host. I met you in J&J hunting. Yeah, we do have a bit of a paranormal crowd. Since some of your supporters wear diapers, they could send you some. Good one. I'm resting on the couch. Allergies are kicking my butt. Oh, okay, Carolyn. Well, I hope that shapes up for you because, I hope that you feel good. That's all I care about for you is to be happy and healthy. And maybe it helped you rest a little bit, The Ghost Girls. Oh, wow. Yeah, the Ghost Girls. I'm so busy tomorrow. I have 2 premieres. One at 6. Okay. Okay, I got you on that, Amjad. Got you on that. And I'm going to have to ask you to refrain from putting your link in the chat yet. But everybody knows where to find you. So what's up, y'all? It's a cool, chilly Friday afternoon in May, which is very interesting. I swear to God, this time last year in Texas, it was not feeling like this. So what you been up to? Yeah, put your links later. Put your links not right now, please. Not right now. I don't want to be too stingy, but so we've got Leanne, Colleen, Linda, Scottish Julie, Cozy Comfortable Poetry, Jamie Hicks, Monique Holland, It's Gary, Amjad, Carolyn. Oh my goodness. Lots of love here. Vegas girls. Oh, MT Cole. Matthew from MT Cole. Smash that like for Jack. But there is a song called Brand New Love by Dead Z, one of my favorite bands of all time. And one of the verses is, anyone can be a brand new love, which is very, very true. It's a liberating statement. And it kind of helps people get detached from fixations on this is the source of love. This is my source. Well, you can love a lampshade. You really can. Nothing but floods. Texas is nothing but floods. Floods of what? Linda's back. Linda. I've been wondering. Oh my God, I missed you so much. Oh, you live in Texas. Linda, I have Missed you. And I was gonna tweet about it or something, but I didn't know. I wanted to just put a shout out. Where's Linda? It's no, we I know since I live in Texas. Oh wow, Linda. Where do you live in? Where at in Texas? But yeah, who cares? Okay. I like you, Linda. I like you. Colleen has a question to ask Leanne. Can I DM you or ask in here? Well, is it personal or is it just Fort Worth? Oh wow. I think I know one other person in Fort Worth. I think Ray Ray the Rebel. I'm not sure. Shauna Bates. Shauna Bates Mazzota. If y'all catch up, if you want to see her cousin in an MMA match, go check out Shauna Bates' channel. I watched it. We didn't see the end of it. I'm assuming that he won because he dominated most of the match, but I'm thinking, well, maybe that's why she cut it out. So you don't have to answer that if you don't want to. But we were just in Rabbit's stream and helping it, helping. We're helping him start out something that he really wants to do, and that's to start a dog walking service. I used to be bipolar. I used to have major symptoms, but I don't have. I'm in recovery. Thank you for asking, Linda. And Rabbit's going to start a dog walking service for. There's a neighbor outside, and there's also a neighbor across the hall. You have high and lows. Oh wow. Well, thank you. Okay. Well, I'll definitely observe myself more. Yeah, Leanne's asking to DM. It don't work that way. It don't just go away. Oh. Well, Linda, I haven't had major depression since about 2007, and it used to dominate my life, but I set aside everything to meditate and start a focused, intentional way of living. And I can help people get through some of the major symptoms or I can at least provide some type of perspective on how to get better. Hey, Dark Prince. Hello, sir. Dark Prince Lucci. There's the Dark Prince. Oh, wow. So what you been up to, Monique? How you been today, Monique Holland? Colleen, have you had a good few days? Have you been traveling some more? Oh, he did win. He did win. So Shauna's cousin did win the MMA match. And he really, like within the first 5 seconds, he dropped him straight on his head. I'm doing good. I think I'm doing good. I'm happy to be doing a stream with all my equipment's working and talking to good people. There's Charlene. I am. How are you doing? How are you doing, Charlene? I love the smell of fresh human feces when I went. Oh wow. Um, yeah, Charlene. We want to know how you've been doing. So yeah, this is a Friday afternoon stream, just for the record. I've been very surprised that my last few streams have ended up getting like 100 replay views. So that's really awesome. Used to it only get like 3 or 4. Getting better every day. Okay. Well, that's good. That's the best you can, that's the best you could ever hope for, is to get better every day. Yep. Sometimes you can't get it all at once, and that's something I need to remind myself, you know. Yeah, Linda, I've been going through a rough time. Oh, okay, Linda. Well, I don't think you have Twitter, but I would, chat with you a little bit. Nothing that only what you're comfortable with. I'm gonna get ready for bed now. Hopefully we'll catch. Oh, okay, Amjad. Well, if you pop in a few hours, you can put your link, but I just wanted to save that for later on. And there's unboxing and review. He just started his channel. He just made a video about it. And he's in the UK, so if y'all want to help someone who appears that he's gonna do the whole package and he's just getting started, he's probably got less than 20 subs. And so those are the types of people that I do enjoy supporting, so I can just see what they do. Oh, it's okay, Linda. You can't be the shade master. You know, some other people got to throw some shade too, so don't get too upset. Okay, good night, Amjad. Thank you for being here. And y'all go check out all of his content. So what are y'all fixing for dinner tonight, Shauna? Shauna's 29, okay. Shauna's always makes the best food. Hey, what's up? Ooh, job. She's making it a daytime appearance. Oh, wow. There's no shade in the desert wasteland. There you go. There you go. That's the spirit, Jaw. Yes. So now we got another amazing person, Miss Jaw Seeker. We have a lot of amazing people. Ew, ew, ew. The daytime. Please, no, not in the desert. He's an all-state wrestler. Okay. So we might be seeing more of him in the future. Wrestlers do have a good track record in MMA. Painting for crooks. Yeah, painting for crooks. What are you painting for? Hello, Shar. Welcome to my stream, Shar. I've been enjoying your tweets once again. She'll definitely lighten the mood on any Twitter feed. So I highly recommend y'all following if she doesn't mind. And there's Nate Johnson. Hey, Nate. How you doing tonight? And it is nighttime in England. I'm glad that I'm streaming at a decent hour for you, Nate. Anna's Haunted Playground. Hello, Anna. What's up, Anna? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Jack, you want to be my new love? Well, we can be loving right here. Linda's rolling her eyes. See, sometimes you just got to give people a chance. Linda is a good person. And I hope that she makes a profile pic and could produce some content. But we're all lovers, right? We're all sharing that energy. There's nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And that's just how it is. Some people have such strict definitions of love. But I'm sharing it with my heterosexual friends, my heterosexual male friends. It's brotherly love. brotherly love. And I'm not a confused gay man. Nope. But I do respect the gay community, and there's nothing wrong with that. Jersey! Jersey Queen! What you been up to, Jersey Queen? Thank you. You don't. Oh, okay. Okay. It's all good, Linda. You know, you might want to just ask around to see if it's worth it. To some people, it's not worth it. Some people have had a Twitter account, and then they let go of it later on. So, you know, you could always do that if it becomes an issue. But Twitter, you know, I have a business idea. I don't want to divulge it. And I'm not talking about walking dogs. Okay, Shar. I'm still being honest. I would still answer any type of question seriously. So Carolyn says, I'm a lover, no hate here. Sometimes I strongly dislike. Yeah. And I think we have the right to do that. Oh, Anna has a love for food. Okay. What type of food, Anna? But it's all good, Shar. Anyone could ask any question like that at any time, and I'll still be honest. I mean, I've been through it, y'all. I've been asked everything. Look at how many streams I've done of open-ended dialogue, where anything goes initially. Then sometimes I have to edit things out, but maybe thousands of it. I don't know if I've done thousands of hours, but at least hundreds of hours. %100% grape juice. Love it. 100% juice. Even though it's sitting out at room temperature in the store, somehow it's 100% juice. I think it's because it's pasteurized. It's pasteurized or homogenized. I don't know. They zap it. They zap it so it kills everything and then it can't die if it's already dead. Linda, please be respectful. You can ask me anything. If it's crazy, I'll just delete your comment, but I'll leave you in the chat. Yes, you have to be tough-skinned to be on YouTube. Yeah. And just understand, everything's going to get thrown at you. Go ahead and imagine everything that could possibly ever be said to you or to anybody, the worst insults, the worst things that you could say. And then once you can accept that, you're good. I love asparagus and chocolate. Oh my God. Do you ever put chocolate on your asparagus? Grape juice is for the heart. Oh, okay, cool. Shar has a love for sleep. Me too. I have a love for sleep and staying awake. I was going to be nice to people in here. You assume too much. Okay, Linda, I'm sorry. I am sorry about that. I'm sorry, Linda. Can we start over? I let some gamers get the best of me one time when I thought I was. Oh, wow. I let some gamers get the best of me one time when I thought I was slick. Boy, got me a new one. All right. Not on it. What if I just ate? I just ate 3 fried eggs and a gulp of grape juice. Anytime the force can be broken to tear your bitter world to be open. Anyone can be a brand new love. Streamers. I let some streamers get the best of me when I thought I was slick. Hey, there's Rabbit. There he is. Our new entrepreneur. There he is. Man, did you go walk yet? Did you go walk him? Is that what you've been doing, Rabbit? Rabbit, I was laughing so hard. Oh my gosh. Rabbits, and you don't have to worry about allergies when you're outside. Get in that fresh air and walk them around. I have a love for pretzels. I have a love for painting. I have a love for sleeping. I have a love for humping. I have a love. Oh, wow. I have a love for lavender. Lavender. Yeah, leave me alone. No, he's coming, Leanne. He came for revenge. So I'm firing the first shot. But Rabbit, thank you. We got from your stream, we got the good-hearted Linda Simpson. She stirred things up at first, but she hung in there, and I think we're good friends. I think we have become friends, and she loves everyone here, and she just wants to have a good time. Hell no, in fact, I think my neighbors overheard the stream and walked in. He's trying to get it out of the way real quick. But anyways, Rabbit, it is a great idea. It's a way to make some extra money. Well, she was in your last stream, and she was actually someone that you blocked. But we got through some rough periods. See, I just deleted comments so she could stay in. Her piss and vinegar has run out, and she's settling in for a good stream. So, Jaw Seeker, I have a question. I would be interested what Jaw Seeker, like, what did you have, like, what's a meal that Jaw Seeker would eat? Like, what did you have for lunch today, Jaw Seeker? Yeah, you got to know Linda on the last stream, on your last stream, but you blocked her so you don't remember her. So, Anna, what are you doing the rest of the night? Carolyn, want to be free, or are you going to do a stream tonight? Leanne's listening, but I have to cook. What are you cooking? Jersey Queen said hello. Nate Johnson's probably listening. I hope you're doing good, Nate. Oh, yeah, it was Block City in my stream. Rabbit, I just couldn't believe you got so upset about it. You guys have fun. I may swing by. Okay, Shar. Damned if I know, Shar. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Damned if I know. But right now, this grape juice is giving me all my mental energy. Because I had 3 fried eggs, which is pure protein. And now, this is my carbs. If it wasn't for these carbs, my brain, it just wouldn't be turning. I'm switching them out, Rabbit. It's in the rotation. I already addressed that in the first 5 minutes, but any new cap that I get, or it's going to go in the rotation, so I'll wear it on my next stream. I'm doing good, thanks. You thought I was just gonna wear it forever, but you don't you don't decide those things for me. See? This is how you answer those things, Rabbit. You're like, "Yeah, but I decided to do a rotation, so." Next comment, "I'm I'm doing good, Jack. Just sleepy. My iron is very low, making me feel like crap, but put on iron injections." Oh, iron injections. Oh, wow. Protein and vitamins. Yeah. Thank you. I need to take my vitamin. No, I'm talking about carbohydrates. It's funny that there's a carbohydrate pills. You want to know why? Because that's what a hamburger is. It's just a big carbohydrate pill. But thank you, everyone. Thank you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Oh, wow. I'm glad you're still here. Thanks for coming to my stream. It's a lovely day. It's great to be with you. We shared so many memories together, so many streams, so many nights. We really have. Oh, but yeah. And Cozy's still here. Oh wow. And Rabbit, I brought up the fact that that webcam looks so sharp, and I'm wondering. You said you worked your way around the system, but then you're like, oh, the laptop just decided to work. I'm like, oh, how's that working around your system? Now I'm thinking you got you got yourself a good little webcam and you hooked it onto your Toshiba laptop because the picture was amazing. And you pressed stream now. You pressed go live now, the stream now, because it was choppy. You weren't using Hangouts. And you can only do that with a webcam, from my experience. But Rabbit, go to live streaming, click events, and go through the process, and that'll put you on Hangouts, and you will get a better picture. It will not mess up on you. Hey, Carmen's back. And that's what's keeping me going. If I try to do the original option, I got big problems. But when I did Hangouts, it adjusts your bandwidth. You can adjust the bandwidth setting. And that's why I'm streaming right now on this setup. Just lurking. All right. Well, that's good. That's what I like. That's what I like to do. That is my style. I like to make a few comments and then I sit back and watch a stream. And like earlier, Rabbit's like, where did Jack go? And I'm like, I'm just watching. And Juan 9250 is here. Game Watcher's here. Hey, Game Watcher. It's the Toshiba laptop cam. I got around YouTube by aimlessly messing around with it for over a week. Oh, good. Thought maybe, I don't know, saved up some money walking some dogs or something. I know you do it. We know you do it. You didn't want to admit it. But someone already knows that you're doing it. And that's the secret. He's already doing it. Welcome to my stream, Game Watcher. Yeah. I guess you're watching me. But thanks for bringing your love here. I do love you. How am I today? I am because there's no other way to be. That's how I am. Yep, dog money for webcam and maybe a rotisserie chicken. And it will settle the dog down. because once you walk it, he's not going to be so upset. Am I right? So it's just a good, you know, intimate time we're having here together. Yesterday was my first and only edition of the Squatter's Corner, and RP did get fresh with me. He said that if I bent over, that I don't know, that I would have problems. And I thought, wow, that's some groundbreaking stuff. So I put it in my title. Okay, Rabbit. All right. Please, okay, any cap that anyone sends me, it has to fit or I won't wear it. So make sure it's like, it can't be one of those that have the big, it's like a square shaped, and then it puffs out like a trucker hat or something. Very few hats fit this well or even as good as Nicole's. Very few. Rotten potatoes. Rotten potatoes. Hey, Kel. Kel was here last night. We were talking last night. She hung in there with us. Have you had a good day today, Kel? Have you been working on, I think you're working on editing last night. So where are you from, Game Watcher? Are you in the United States? I'm in Texas. My size is 7 1/8. But this one is, it fits. It's like, it's slightly elastic, so it fits 3 sizes. And 7 1/8 is in the middle. It's a little smaller and a little bigger head because it's not fully fitted. And I think it's the best choice. And it is a little bit, it's not as expensive. My son flipped his truck. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Kell. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything's works out with that. I hope he's doing okay. Good grief. Hey, Nicole April. Nicole, welcome back. Welcome back, Nicole. I've seen she's been in here and also on Abe. Yep. And Abe, if you're watching, you can come in. You could, you know, you got the 100% green light at any time, and you know that, but make sure you send the right hat. Jack is not trying to look like an ass. To tell you the truth, it's true. About one out of every 3 caps actually looks good on me. Which, by the way, doesn't mean I'm insecure with my looks. There's someone who said I was insecure with how I looked. And it's going to be a very interesting time if they pop in. Because I don't know. I might mess with my hair like right now I'm not going to mess with my hair. It's intact. But if that means I'm insecure about my looks, maybe you're a little bit insecure about how I look. And I'm talking to one specific person that's not here. Might be watching. He's fine. It knocked him out, but he was only asleep. Oh my God. Wow. It only knocked him out. Wow. But I'll take your word for it that he's fine. I'll just take your word for it. So what you been up to, Nicole April? What you been up to, Nicole? You're insecure about your sexuality. We know you like to be spent like a donut. Oh my god. One out of every three hats that's really playing with the house's money. But what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to give a pointer, which is if it's a fitted cap, but it's slightly elastic, which means it it could adjust. Linda, there's Linda. Oh, it's all good, Linda. I'm not talking. I'm talking about someone who has not made an appearance, and I have a feeling they're not going to after they said that because they know they're wrong. They said something else, and they learned that they were wrong about what they were saying. And if they had a Twitter, I would DM them, but they don't have a Twitter. Yeah. If that offends y'all, I could delete that if that's offensive. But they are just talking about me. What about a fisherman's cap? I don't know what a fisherman's cap is. Just a baseball cap. And I think this one was like 16 bucks. And everyone knows that I've worn several types of caps. You know, over the summer, for example, this was the cap I wore a lot. I like this cap because, well, it started out really white. And I'm not going to tell you where I got it, but oh, Nicole's been sick. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Nicole. Hopefully, just sitting back and chilling, watching some streams is going to be good for you. I do hope you get feeling better. I hope you get enough water, enough sleep. I'm sorry. I've been drinking grape juice. All right, Linda, I like your style, Linda. Tried and true USA cap, yep. And it got dirtier and dirtier and dirtier. And thank God JB really came through and gave me such a good cap. And now I have a Pensacola, Florida cap. And I'll be wearing the dickens out of it. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. I took it. Okay. Why you brush your teeth on live stream? Because when I get sugar on my teeth, it's not good to let the sugar just sit on your teeth. So, Brian, you did talk a little bit about other people. So I'm just gonna slapjack that. Slap it. But you're not blocked or anything. A MAGA cap? Well, the MAGA caps that I've seen, they're blocky. I don't wear the blocky cap. You know, it looks blocky. This one's smooth and round. Oh, I thought you said JP. I was going to say, yeah, he is a weirdo. We are this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship, Linda. And from stream to stream, you know, he has moments of where he looks like he has a good sense of humor. He looks up, but It doesn't last. It doesn't stay that way. Thank you, Rabbit. We're on the same page. And I will be honest. See, when I wasn't Nicole, she didn't tell me that she was sending me a cap. So thank God it fits, because I need to let everybody know, if you send me a cap, I will be honest, if it doesn't fit right, I can't wear it. And if that's me being insecure with the way I look, okay. I'm just very particular. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I'm particular with how I want. Wolf, Wolf Dune. Well, I found out how Stephen Hawking's died. His wife tripped over the power cord. Good Lord, Wolf. Thank you. Welcome back to my stream, Wolf Den. You're very skinny. Do you eat much? I'm not skinny. I know several people who don't, so they don't gain weight. Guys are picky with their hats. Yeah. I weigh 180. I weigh between 180 and 185 pounds. I'm not skinny. I'm not skinny. I could stand to lose 10 to 15, but I'm not a big fat guy. I have weighed up to 230 pounds in my life, and I did look different. I looked really kind of thick. Oh, so okay. Hey, Game Watcher. Game Watcher. I was asking Game Watcher, are you in the United States? I'm in Texas, so I'm not. I'm not just trying to ask, but just to make conversation. Get to know you. A little over 200. Wolfden, my Wolfden. Wolfden, you look like you weigh about 170 pounds. Guys are, yeah. Oh, so you like it when I say spin you around like a donut? Sure. I like it. I'm not a fatty, but you know, it's basically from the medication that I'm on. And if I was to wean off of it, which I've done before, I'll get back to about 165, 170. Wolfden is 212? Wow. I'd love to see you stand up on camera sometime. But I think 180 is almost acceptable. It, but not quite. You know? That's not even big or fluffy. Yeah. But I think it's the way that I'm presenting myself. Okay. Hey, what's up, DM Rage? Hope you have an amazing day. And what's his name? What's your friend's name? I hope he's doing all right. I haven't seen him have any more uploads. What's his name? Chris? Is his name Chris? He came in here golly. My son is 6'2" and 310. That ain't too, I mean, it ain't too bad. Well, that's not his name, so it doesn't matter. I'm 5'10". I am 5'10", Mr. Abstract. So, not too short, not too tall, right in the middle. Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea. Linda Simpson. My good friend Linda. Linda and me. Six foot tall and a little over 200. Okay, that makes sense. Rabbit, I'm guessing Rabbit, you are 5'8", 5'9". Joe is good. A lot of drama. Oh, so he quit. Well, he made those 2 uploads, and then it sounded like he was just gonna do some uploads every now and then. I hope he doesn't give up on his channel. 5'10". Don't need to lose any weight. Oh, okay. But to tell you the truth, my natural weight is 160. But I want to keep my fat face. I want my face to stay like this, like fatty. But that's not going to happen. I'm so insecure. I'm so insecure. I put myself on camera for 7, 8 hours at a time. Me and who? I'm just kidding, Jersey. Jersey, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. Jersey and me. Nicole and me. Carmen and me. Maybe I should do a series of streams. Wolfden and me. Yeah. Because there's a lot of, I really like the plethora of colors and flavors of all the channels and personality. You know. Yeah, that is true, Jersey, but the last time around I streamed 4 times. I did 4 streams. At least 2 hours each, I think. So that's 8 hours. Come on. I will stream long. But I go through phases. Rather than taking time off, I'll just do shorter streams. I don't have a fat face. Really? Oh, okay, Rabbit. Okay, little brother. You know, Rabbit, I'm 10 years older than you. I'm tired of you calling me your little brother. You could be my son. It's hard for me to do long streams. Well, the thing is that you just don't turn off the camera. The thing is you have to just do some, and you have to accept the fact that there's going to be periods where it's dead air, dead air, dead air. And then once you start doing it and 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 doing it, then after a while it appears, oh, but you have to accept some tough periods of time. But yeah, I'm sorry to offend you, Jersey. Like brothers. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But y'all say hello to Linda, to Game Watcher, to Cozy Comfortable, Nicole April. Oh, Brian retracted. Brian retracted. Ooh, me retract. Shar was in here. Nate Johnson. Nate Johnson. How? I heard Nate on Abe's stream about 2 nights ago, and that was good. Along with Angie Ramirez. And Wagon is just a mess. I think Abe and Wagon are headed for problems. If they weren't having them already, they're headed for more problems. And I think there's something with I think he enjoys that. I don't know. I think they both enjoy that, but Kel is tired. Kel is everyone say hello to Kel and Leanne. And the waterfall of beauty. Well, I appreciate you asking that question without assuming that. No, we're friends. Me and me and Cool Nicole are friends. Everything that she's ever said or I've ever said, we've said out in the open. And she's just really freaking nice. There's no reason to but we know you're a gay man in the closet. Okay. Wagon and Abe are good again. That's good, yeah. Well, you can believe anything or make any assumption you want, but until you see me with a gay or you see me with a gay guy, it's just but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And the thing is, because that I am respectful and I like for the most part I do like the gay community, it's easy to pick on that. That's a real easy thing to do. I think it shows that I'm comfortable with who I am and that it doesn't bother me whatsoever. I don't have any urge or instinct to be with the same sex as me. Don't have any desire, but intellectually, personalities, I find them to be some of the most interesting people in the world. You know, most of our musicians, most of the great musicians, a good, a lot of the best musicians are gay. Artists, writers, performers. And so, and that's just how it is. And as long as I'm not going to, you know, to tell you the truth, I had a problem with it for a while as far as accepting. I was a little prejudiced growing up, and I don't like the part of pushing. You know, they don't like to have the heterosexuality pushed on. Well, I don't like also the homosexuality to be pushed. And I think everyone can understand that. To be pushed or forced on children or just in culture, like just to make a huge deal about it, to make huge, yeah, you know, the Nazi type of thinking, whichever way it goes. But I love females. I do, always have. As far as my preference, sexual preference. But I'm under control. You know, I'm not some freak that's just gonna, you know, I'm not some womanizer. I believe that's insecurity as well. But It's around why hide it from your kids. Well, why hide it from your kids, but don't push it on them? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Oh, like when children are impressionable when they're developing, there's certain parents that try to make it out. Some liberal parents that try to make it out that it's cool to be gay, and I've seen that before. And at some age, kids are going to be are 100% impressionable. You know, why do you think that so many victims of sexual abuse that ends up at an early age, it ends up affecting them for the rest of their life? It's because they're very impressionable. They receive some type of imprint in the impressionable days, I think, which is like 0 to 11 years old. And I do have okay. And I think the best approach is to accept people for how they identify as. When you're talking about identifying as something, you're talking about something very deep. And it does more harm to outcast those people. It does more harm than to accept. And that's just basic psychology. So, to tell you the truth, I think Trump has the right approach on it. He's an advocate for the LGBT community. He is more so than most. You know, he said it openly at the convention. He says, "I don't care what anyone thinks." I think it's just common sense. I tell mine, love everyone, and don't worry about. Yeah. My nephew's gay, and I love him no matter what. 100%. You talk about it with kids, a good touch, a bad touch, because yeah. And I think there is a lot more there's smarter ways to, well, it definitely does help on the parental level, because that's where things happen. But a lot more education, like you're talking about, Carmen. That's why I like the door behind me, because I hide in it. Nope. That's where my brother lives. And he is open about who he is. Hey, what's up, Wrestling King? Glad you can make it. What you been up to, man? Are you looking forward to AEW? Going to be on TNT this fall. They just signed a television deal. The new wrestling company, AEW, on TNT, just like Nitro was. Yeah, that's right, Nicole. That is right. And is a friend of Abe is my friend. There's nothing that's ever going to change that. Even what just happened a few weeks ago doesn't matter. And in the future, if I ever have something like that with anybody, I'm going to go to DMs and I'm going to handle it privately. I'm not going to do that ever again. You're going to quit YouTube? Why do you got to quit YouTube? And also, and I do. I have before, and that's how my channel is going to go forward. Because I'm so used to streaming or doing things publicly, but when you do that, it's a big deal to do something on YouTube, make a public video. I felt I needed to make a public statement, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I said a lot of things I don't stand behind anymore. A lot of nitpicking things that was just nonsense. What's up, Art? Hello, Reaper Man. There's my good friend Reaper Man. He's got a great channel. He's been doing panels for a while now, and I think I hope he keeps doing it. I do lurk all the time, Art. I'm sorry if I don't participate, but sometimes I'm just not. I don't feel like I fit in, to tell you the truth. I want to be with the program, so if I'm not with the program, I just sit back and watch. And I think, but my stream, there's really not, you know, I think any time's a great time to pop in on my stream, because that's where I come from, is a 0 point over and over and over, a 0 point. And that's how I'm able to stream so long, is because I'm not dependent on a big arching idea. Sometimes for a little bit, I fit in anywhere. Oh, thanks, Art. Art's such a nice man. I don't know what happened, and I don't. Oh, okay. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. We were friends, and make a video on my old skill WWF channel. Okay. How do you not fit in? We are the finest bunch of misfits. That's why we. I agree. I agree, Missy. That's how it is. And I intend to gather more and gather more. We all say things we don't mean to say. It just comes out. Well, I made a formal stream and I did take it down. Took it down. And even though it got tons of views, I wasn't doing it for views. I did it for well, I did do it. I did it for exposure, but I didn't do it to get views, if you know what I mean. I wanted everyone to know where I stood. But I kept going on and on about it, and I've already cleared it up. So what you been up to today, Art? Are you going to do a stream here in a few hours? Please let me know. You know, yeah. And everybody who came in didn't see it, but over. Well, I agree, Nicole. Okay, Carmen. Thanks for being here, and around 8 o'clock. Okay. Sliding over from Rabbit Stream. So, Nicole, what type of do you have a flu or like a strep throat? Anything new? Any news in your world, Art? Anything that you want to tell everyone? Monique, you still there, Monique? Unboxing, you still there, Josh Seeker? Nate Johnson, Anna's Haunted Playground. Leanne, if you're there, I hope you're doing good and your artwork is going well. Shauna Bates, Linda Brisbane, Linda Simpson, wow. Kel's dealing with son got in a car accident. Alrighty. So this stream started what at 4:45 or something? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I just took another gabapentin. That's something else I forget to do is take my meds. Someone new on panel just for tonight. Okay, I'll be checking in, Art. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, definitely, Missy. And I hope some of those things, but are being cleared up that we're asking you. May I ask why you have to take that? It's considered some type of anti-anxiety, and for me, it's like a panic. I don't have anxiety and I don't have panic, but I do have this tension, the nervous tension. It comes and goes. It's getting a lot better, and I'm thankful for that. But that's what gabapentin helps with is neuropathy, pain, and anxiety. So it helps out, When I get anxiety, I get this pain in my chest, and it helps with that. If I took 3 of them, it would give me an effect, but I only take it if I need it. But I do have a story to be told about mental illness. I've shared it before, but I had major bipolar, and I haven't had the symptoms in 7 years. Shit, about 10 years. And I have a lot to share about that. My entire life, I had major depression, and then in my late 20s, it started blossoming into mania. I've gone through every phase there is of bipolar. I've had major bipolar 1. Then I was diagnosed with bipolar 2, where it wasn't so extreme. And I'm talking about years of my life. And then I had the rapid cycling mania and depression. And I set aside my life to get better. and I followed a path of mental illness healing. And it's not, it's basically shifting through mental, shifting mental focus over time and learning all the spiritual things that we have. We have so much the teachings, the spiritual teachings, the mystical teachings of Jesus, which I believe were geared towards healing mental illness. Hey, what's up, Spider? You came in at the right time. Cool. And I just, as a young child, I had spiritual awakenings. It just changed my world. I had these major traumatic experiences, and then I just pleaded with God for something else, and my entire reality changed. And I started experiencing what I believed that Jesus was explaining with a lot of his teachings about the light of life, um, kingdom of heaven is within, etc., etc., etc. This blissful state, this blissful reality, it changes everything. And so as life went on, I kind of lost touch with that, but I still remembered it. I learned how to clear myself. I had major trauma, major things that were happening. That as a young child, suicide wasn't an option at the age of 6, but I prayed to God like I believed it, in spirit, the real God, the spirit of life. And I was given lots and lots and lots of guidance, lots of help. And then as life went on, well, things kind of added up and I ended up getting major symptoms. I was only diagnosed, I was a little diagnosed at the age of 18. And then as life went on, it was lots of torture, but lots of good times, of course. Learned to manage myself. And then in my late 20s, it became a major issue. And I had no control over myself. I didn't know what to do. One thing led to another, and I found a medicine that helped me, which was Seroquel. And then crash disaster after crash disaster, I decided to get focused back on what I knew as a child and to follow the spiritual path. And that's what I wanted to do. So that's what bipolar helped me do, is to actually put me back on the path that I always wanted to do. And that's explore this spiritual reality, or this reality that I kept finding through wisdom. And it's everything, the spiritual teachings, not only of Jesus, but the spiritual masters, the spiritual teachers. There's a lot of them. And a lot of my YouTube, that's what it was just listening to spiritual. But most of my experience was within, it's learning what we can do. It's learning what we can shift out of, how our reality can change, how we can talk about law of attraction, and we can talk about more and more following love, following your desire. It can be said a trillion different ways, and that's what we need to hear it in many, many different ways, because our earth-based mind, or our 3D mind, gets so hooked on things. So it's good to have another perspective. Okay, reach for the best feeling, follow your highest excitement, love one another. It's all the same thing. And the more you go down that path, it sets in, you know, it becomes your natural state to some extent. And then once you've, once that's happened, a lot of those symptoms they don't have any place. They don't have any place anymore because you're more and more focused on excitement. When in the past we were more focused on fearful things or more focused on outcomes, achievements, making people happy. Oh, that's a good book. Haley Ann. That's a great book. Being atheist. And there's nothing wrong with being atheist. I understand what atheist means. A lot of times atheism is just a rejection of all the dogma, of all the nonsense that we hear that comes from the religious world. And to some extent, Jesus was atheist. He didn't believe in the same God that mankind created. He doesn't believe in that. That's what a lot of atheists don't believe in either, and they call themselves atheist. But you can't deny the fact that love exists. And there is deeper wisdom in the Bible that says God is love. It started out, God is this overbearing judgment person. Well, that didn't work for long. That didn't work long enough. So here comes this enlightened man that says, it was said to hate your enemy and love your hate your enemy and love your friend, or hate your enemy and love your neighbor. But Jesus says, I say, love your enemy. So all through the Bible, there's an evolution of realization. And once you get to the end of it, God is love. But hey, what's up, yo boy? God don't help you, medicine does. Well, I would say that God helps you with medicine. But anyways, but the thing is that man did not embrace the essence of what Jesus was saying. So there was a little bit after Jesus, and that was Paul and the establishment of a church and all the rituals that mankind needed at the time. Okay, that's what Paul was all about, was to establish the church and to do that. But Paul is not the absolute. Paul is not the absolute. The absolute is to love God with all your heart, soul, and mind. Likewise, to love your neighbor. And that creates a complete circuit of simply love. Now, it's a challenge. It's a challenge. But it's a good path to follow. If mankind followed, if mankind was in alignment with the great commandment, love God with all your heart, soul, and mind, which he's basically saying, replace the word God with love. If we were in alignment with that, there would not have been a Paul. There would have not been any other teaching. But there had to be a little bit more to it because not everybody was ready for that. Some people were. Nope. No, no one goes to hell. Hell is in your mind. Hell is within the human. We create hell. We create it. Save me from myself. Okay. Yep. There are lots of great books like that. Lots of good ones, y'all. And you just have to search out whatever whatever attract what you're most interested in, what you feel most attracted to, as far as a teaching, as far as a book. And sometimes it's good for me just to not just to after getting into channeling, I can kind of ask my own questions with more confidence, so I don't need as much help, but I still need help. I get answers from every life gives you those answers a lot of times in different ways. Well, Rob, it depends what church you go to. So that tells you right there, you know, it's up to what you believe, Rob. Beliefs create your reality. There's gay churches. I mean, there's standalone churches that the congregation is mainly gay. And I'm not talking about, and it's not even not, it's a real community. It's not just, it's not, I think it's a real denomination. And of course, there's non denominational, etc. But, God, but Rob, let me tell you something. Who are we following? Are we following what a church, a preacher, or Paul says? Or are we following what Jesus said? He said that there's just two things you got to do, and that's love God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and love one another. Look at what Jesus said. Is is Christ the center of our religion, or is a preacher, or Paul, or Moses? No, Jesus is. And we have the decision to choose what we follow. You could follow all kinds of crap. It's whatever's most in alignment with your beliefs. And that's part of the development, is deciding for yourself. I don't, maybe that works for someone, maybe that works for some group to believe that. Doesn't work for me. And that's why there's thousands of churches. That's why there's thousands of teachers, thousands of doctrine. But start with Jesus. If you're going to talk about Christianity, then go to him. And thankfully, he actually has things that were written, but you can go in spirit, because there's a reason why they believe those things. And okay, it makes them feel good. And at one point, the church didn't accept gays, or the tribes didn't accept gays. But that isn't the way to salvation, whether or not your sexual preference. The only way to salvation is love. The spirit. The spirit. That's the only way to salvation. Yeah, they do. You could probably just search it on Google. And there's some all types of gay churches, or churches that accept gays, and some churches that are made of a gay congregation. Now, I'm not saying that being gay is salvation or not being gay is salvation. That's just sexual preference. But all these rules, Jesus said, in love there is no law, right? Jesus said it. In love there is no law. Love. The true spirit, you know? And I'm not just saying this off. This is stuff that I've contemplated or meditated on for years. Now, if you think being gay is salvation, well, there's an issue with that. It might lead you to a very tough mental place you could call hell. But the same thing goes with any type of anything that you in the flesh think is your salvation. A lot of people think going to church is their salvation. Well, they don't seem very enlightened, do they? I'm gonna have to switch this out. No, maybe not. And then another thing is it's just a lot of people that are not, they're not comfortable with the idea of people that are homosexual. So it's put into the doctrine, it's put into their doctrine because it's something they cannot get past. But just go back to what Jesus said. If he's the true center of the religion. Scientology, I don't know. I mean, Scientology is already proven to be corruptible. Maybe it works for some people, I don't know. But in the end, the spirit is salvation. Well, Darwin, fittest. Okay. Well, I guarantee you the fittest had a lot more, were full of more spiritual drive. But that is from a survivalist perspective. But I think true salvation is beyond mental illness. And we just accept the big mental illnesses, but one of the major mental illnesses is the belief in death. It's just a belief. There's no death in the spirit. It's because our 3D mind keeps track of time, but the spirit is eternal. So to become more and more focused in the spirit, still have that 3D mind that can do whatever it needs to do, but the energy of health is everlasting, the energy of health. And it's something that most people don't know they have access to. And just like yo boy can say whatever he wants. Anyone could ever say whatever they want. But the truth is the truth. Jesus said, okay, the words that Jesus spoke said is spirit. He said, don't worship me, but listen to my words. Eat my flesh, drink my blood. He's saying, receive the spirit. And he said, I am the life. The spirit that's speaking through him says, I am the life and the truth. I've heard of Korn. It was written by Brian from Korn. It's how he fell and God left the band and balanced being in the band and being a Christian. Yep. I think, well, I think for me, it's a little tricky to call myself a Christian. That has so much baggage. And I don't believe in the regular Christian way. I think that's just To tell you the truth, that goes against Jesus's teachings, which is to judge not. Judge not. But what is to be Christian? To be good. A lot of judgment in that. I don't even think that Jesus recommended groupings of Christian thinking, Christians. He said, "Why do you worship me?" It's the Spirit that saves. But the best we can do at some point was people decided to idolize Jesus, and it's definitely very pervasive. But the true teacher is the Spirit of life. And you can connect to it. You can ask questions. You can, if you're in that spirit. If not, well, have you ever seen this God you're talking about? I wasn't around when they started making music. I'm only 20. Oh, wow. Point is, it's a good book. Cool. Hey, what's up, BBY? What up, BBY? But I do listen to a band called Mice and Men, and the lead singer left, and he turned. Oh, okay. And you can't judge what people believe. You can't judge what people might believe to be Christianity, might believe to be God, might believe to be Jesus. From person to person, you don't know. You don't know their connection. You don't know their reality. And on some level, whatever they're doing is helping them out, even if it's negative, or if we term it negative. One person's drama is one person standing up to authority, you know? One person's drama is confronting someone with some bullshit, right? But then after a while, when it becomes difficult to handle, you say, oh, it's drama. I don't want drama. But it's working out for someone. You know, I think what drama is someone who they try to take it. It worked out for a little while and then it just doesn't work out anymore. Well, just get the fuck out. You know, redirect. That pop. We try to do we try to get it, but it's hard. Yeah, it can be hard. But the way is love. The universal love. Not how man has defined it. I believe Jesus used that word and redefined it to mean a universal all being. And that's where all intelligence is to begin with. Is the energy of life that we can tap into more and more and more and more. And the challenge on Earth, where we have time, we have distance, right? We have gravity and all these things. But all these other planets and all these other stars just have life. That's why it's a bright light. It's just a bright light. It's just on. And our challenge is to be on within this 3D world. Then we can stay in this 3D world and be on and live a little bit more harmoniously. But the mental illness comes from not being in touch with that. Or usually it's someone I have found today's mental illness is usually someone who is rather connected, but they have one or they have a few things that's really messing them up. So it becomes a major, you know, they're spinning fast and then there's one piece of sand in it that fucks it up, just like an engine. But the real mental illness are those people that are basically dead. They have no energy, they have no life, they live like a robot. Okay. I would rather have what we call mental illness than the mental illness of not being alive, being a conformist, um, hating their life, nine to they've done the same thing forever and they don't want to get out of that routine because it's too threatening. So they just kind of end up falling out of touch and they end up with lots of things, mainly just dying. Another reason why I was atheist is because I wasn't being patient with God. That's true. Very true. God is a perception of your psyche. Oh. I can't disagree with that. I cannot disagree with that. Just plain all good. My friend in the same state. Oh wow. But you can consider God to be anything but what God is truly is. Some people don't even use that word. They just learn to live by the Spirit. And I think that's the deeper teaching. God is that Spirit. Been there. Yeah. And so that's why I have to be away. I have to meditate. I don't have much luxury to have a lot of nonsense going on, or I'm going to have a big episode. But thankfully, through meditation, a lot of these stable energy, that positive, stable energy can become more of your natural state. And that's what I always wanted. And I had a feeling it would be worth it. At first, it's like to disassociate from my business, disassociate from all these things that my mind was focused on. And to give my intuition a shot of what I think the real true path of life is. What's up, Chrissy? Chrissy back. I think we saw you at Rabbit Stream. What you up to, Chrissy? Got to work tonight? God really has helped me out. I've had a lot of it, to sincerely reach out in love, to love. You can get a lot of answers, and you can have a lot of magical things happen. But for me, over time, it was just solidifying that state of being that I always wanted, of stability. And I know it's true now. Now I know it's true. Now I know it's possible. What's up, Nikki? All right. We got Nikki. How have you been? For a few minutes. At the Tractor Supply buying flea meds for the dogs. Oh, wow. Chrissy has been planting some new peppers, and she has sent me some products that I've still been eating. She sent me some jalapeno mustard. And then Nikki had a dog. Nikki Dill, Amber Dill. Okay, it's a deal. That's Nikki. Nikki had a dog that got a gash wound on the side of her, like a big, wide open gash, and had to nurse it to health, stitches, and then had to be sedated, and now it's totally healed. It's like it took, what, 3 or 4 weeks? 100% healed by the energy of life. And that same energy of life can heal all of these symptoms, but we just haven't put our mind to it. Most people haven't put their mind to it. And if you've noticed, well, I haven't put my mind to it. Well, oh my gosh, what's possible, right? If I haven't really been putting my mind to it, then wow, that's an opportunity. JB, what's up, JB? Yeah. I think I'll be around no more than 30 minutes or so. I don't know. It's up to you what you put your mind to. I was just talking about it. I'm getting to the point. That's all I want to talk about because there's nothing else worth talking about. And it's about god dog time we buckle down and try to and explore it because we got nothing else left to do. You know, there's nothing else better to do. By the energy of I love my dog babies. Yeah, most definitely. And if you notice, because you love your dog so much, that's why a big reason he got healed or she got healed. So that's just a little hint. But through yourself, within you, your mental world, your mental focus is so much possibility that we don't know because we've been focused on the plane of getting things done, projecting past, future, all that crap. Okay, I guess I will have to catch the next one. Talk about how hot it is in Texas. We can talk about anything, JB, but it's kind of chilly today. It was actually, that's why I'm wearing this. And you just have to give your mind the ability to heal or to shift to the reality of your preference. But we haven't been focused in that way much. We just haven't. And that's where all the opportunity is. Take it on. I'm good. But JB didn't want to come in my stream last night because I wasn't wearing her cap. I knew you were on Twitter when I was streaming because I saw your tweets. And she came in my stream and I was wearing Cool Nicole's cap. And she's like, Oh, he wants to change his cap. But like I said in the beginning, I'm gonna rotate him. I'm gonna I'm gonna rotate, rotate, rotate. Someone's yelling. I will try and stop back in. Just wanted to see my smile. Oh, well, I hope I smiled. I don't know if I did or not. But the love I'm talking about is your natural energy, Nikki. I'm not talking about maybe. I, so just think about your natural energy. Don't think about the word love, but the vitality that you are is endless. And as a human, we have the ability to focus into that piece by piece, little by little, this way and that way. And then slowly but surely we get better and we get well because it's the energy of life. What's up, Liam? I'm kidding, JB. I'm just pulling your chain. All aboard the bus for Camp Squat. Did you see the pig ASMR? I haven't seen it yet. I don't know exactly what you're talking about, JB. Oh, I did. I did smile. Smile. Did, mm. So, yeah. Can I wear a whistle around my neck? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. We've actually had 3 trolls that have decided to be civil. And that's one of my favorite things to do. Is to turn a troll into a friend and then they actually like become part of the conversation. I love it. Hey, Bella. What did you hear? What did you hear, Nikki? To all the mothers, happy Mother's Day. You are all appreciated. I think it's this Sunday, so this might be your opportunity. But thank you to all the mothers. I have one. I'm not looking for a mommy. Someone once said, "Oh, you're looking for a mommy." And I'm like, "No. I am an older I'm an older woman. I'm an older, more mature woman in a young man's body. That's just who I relate to the most." Nicole's a troll hunter. Oh wow! Happy Mother's Day to the world. I hope y'all have a great evening. Enjoy the drama if you enjoy it. My whistle, my bottle fine, and I will be down at the lake if you need me. And Zoe. What if you fall in? She'll have Zoe with her. Well, thank goodness, because I'm not looking to raise no grown ass man. Yeah. Lots of men they get a woman and they turn her into their mommy, which I think is pathetic, sad. It means that that person wasn't mature enough to get in that relation. People don't take out the time to work on themselves and get themselves to a place where that's not going to happen. But I guess we got to start somewhere. With some guys, there's just no chance. That's just what's going to happen because that's where they're at. You didn't think you had to mention Zoe, huh? You're just going to be down with your... Yeah, I got it. I got it. We'll put you out whether I want to come out or not. I'm going to go until 6:45. Yep. 6:45 p.m. my time, which is probably 7:45 your time. It's 5:45 Liam's time. 5:45 Miss Sweet's time. 4:45 Crystal Lynn's time. And haven't talked, Crystal Lynn is one of those people that if I go into other streams, she's there and we're friends and everything. But she hasn't been to my stream in about 3 months. She was one of the first people in my stream in the beginning. I don't understand it. And then you will start another one later. I think there's a chance, Liam. There's a good chance that will happen. If I got the energy and I'm like, damn, I want to stream, I'm going to stream. So. Don't want to work? Okay, good. We're all working, whether you like it or not. Even if you have a job or you don't, you're still working. You made friends with a couple trolls. Yep. There's 3 trolls. And I had to I deleted a few comments, but then we got back on track. And then they politely excused. Then they just kind of, I can't believe that. He didn't block me. But they probably still downvoted me, so they got me. They got me where it hurts, those dislikes. Oh. Yep. We have a collection of lovely people. Liam, Leanne, JB, Nicole, Nikki, Chrissy, Jersey Queen, Spider, Yo Boy retracted, BBY, Reaper Man, Wolf Den, Kel, Carmen, Rabbit, Linda Simpson retracted everything, Brian Paul retracted everything. So the trolls retracted on their own, and that's kind of interesting. Oh, thank you, Nikki, and I hope you do too. Please do what you really want to do from moment to moment. What you want to do, nothing else, and there's nothing else that you have to do. My cousin started. Hey, did you see Rabbit stream, Liam? Rabbit's starting a dog walking service. And I think he's insecure about it, but I think he loves it. But Liam, go check out Rabbit's most recent stream. He gets really upset about us suggesting he should go walk his neighbor's dog that's barking. He said at one point he's like, I'm not gonna pay attention to the chat anymore. He's like, y'all talk amongst yourselves if y'all are gonna talk about me walking my neighbor's dog. Leanne knows what I'm talking about. Leanne was there. She enjoyed it. Oh, it's the really? Oh my gosh, Liam, that's what we were talking about. I think the stream is called Make a Wish on Bubby, Make a Wish or something. And get to the part where D brings up walking the dog. It's like she had already talked to him about it, and she keeps going and going on about it. And he gets so upset. He's like, you are so out of left field. And then everyone else was like, yeah, that's a really good idea. You should go take him for a walk. And he gets so upset. And he came in here, and I don't know. I think I don't think he's very happy about it. Wish upon a bubby. Oh, okay. And Leanne was trying to comfort him. I tried working at a doggy daycare. 2 dogs ran away from me on a walk and returned back to the center. Without you, oh my gosh. And he's going to get pissed, and he's going to get mad, and he's going to try to lash out at me. And I'll just have to deal with it. It's 6:45. Hey, Kristen. Kristen, I said I would stop it at 6:45. Liam's seeing if I'm going to keep going. But I really need to stop. All right. Art's going to be starting in, I think, 15 minutes or so. And he said he had a special guest. But how are you doing, Kristen? I'm not leaving you, Liam. Where were you at? I've been streaming for 2 hours. Where were you at? I have to share this. My son is 21. When he was a baby, I always called him a troll. Oh, wow. So he was the original troll. And my goodness. All right, Kristen. How's the babies? She's amazing. Well, that's good. Hey, Stephanie. What are you up to, Stephanie? Thanks for making it. He was the original. Okay, JB. Well, Stephanie, I'm sorry to say, but I've been streaming for 2 hours, and I said at 6:40, my time is central. At 6:45, I was going to shut it down. So I've already gone 2 minutes over. So please check me next time, Stephanie. There's a good chance, y'all hit the bell so you know when I'm live. And I hope your YouTube wheel. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. I guess I'm part of the wheel, huh? Oh my gosh, Kristen. And Nate, I think Nate's even watching, and we won't. Oh, thank you, Liam. Well, I hope y'all come back and y'all have a good time wherever you may go. Yeah, I guess so, Kristen. And I do understand a lot of people watch and they know I'm about to stop it and then they pop in. And that's good. I'm not saying y'all did it, but it's a customary theme. The lurker does it sometimes. The invisible woman does it. Jack is always, oh my gosh, Leanne, come on. That's not true. I'll be bugging Elmo or Sammy. Yeah, I'm gonna check out Reaper Man's stream. He said he has a special guest one night only. Who could it be? Who could it be? But much love to y'all. And yeah. Thank y'all. It's been a good stream once again. My really good friends here. And I'm gonna go ahead and end it. But I am definitely gonna be active in this world. And maybe we'll run into each other. So anyone can be a brand new love. That's true. And once again, I'll see you around like a donut and have a wonderful YouTube fest.